Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with my Scentsy Club haul. I apologize for my casualness, but it is Saturday and I'm going to a wedding later and I just didn't want to get ready twice throughout the day. So here we are, bear with me. I wanted to film this though and get these bars put away and get this video up, at some point this week. So decided it is what it is. But I've got my quarterly club here to share. So excited. I only get a quarterly club, and honestly, that is plenty for me. I don't want to have too many bars of any one scent because I found that my scent preferences change. I end up loving something for a while and then changing and not liking it as much. And I just have so much wax in general. I don't need to get tons and tons of the same bar. So I try to keep it to a quarterly club, and that works really well for me, being able to kind of curate what I'm getting. But I was ready to get this because there was a couple of bars in the last, over the summer, in my last club that I had not yet tried, and I had only got it because of club. And then I loved them and couldn't get any more of them. So I was really waiting for this club to show up to get a couple of bars that I fell in love with, that I had just thrown into my club quickly the last time it processed before they went away. So to start out, for my half price item, I picked up the Whiff box for September. I'm not gonna go through all the details of it because I just did a video on that. So I will link that above if you guys have not seen it, where I go through each of the products in more detail, just not to repeat myself and in an effort to not make this video 87 years long. So if you're interested in seeing what's in the September Whiff box, go check out that video. But it's a good one this month, and to get it for $17.50, I'm glad. I had a brick of Johnny Appleseed as my half price item, and then I saw spoilers of what the September Whiff box was going to be, and so I super quickly, the day before my club processed, changed the half price item to the Whiff box, and I'm so glad that I did because it's a good one. Okay, bars and other stuff as well. I don't know if I can find the other stuff here quickly. The Scentsy Club doesn't have the always get my pod perk or things like that. So once items discontinue, if you have them in your club, they will be removed. But there were a couple of things I wanted that I threw into my club just to process this time that are still available, so I didn't have to place a separate order, if that makes sense. So I got a pack of pods in jammy time. I thought this would be so good for the car, or I have out my diffuser. It's like a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin diffuser in the hallway right here for the season, and thought this would be great in that area as well. I love jammy time. It's lavender. I think there's sweet pea in it, which is kind of surprising to me. I don't know if I smell sweet pea per se. It's just such a nice fresh lavender scent. So I got one of those, and then I also really wanted to try the body wash, and particularly in Vanilla Waves. So I think everybody knows about Vanilla Waves at this point. Charity loves it, and a lot of people love it too. And I have the room spray of Vanilla Waves in my hall bathroom right now, and every time I spray it, I'm like, oh, this smells so good. And since it's available in the body wash, I thought I would maybe really like that as a body wash. It's just a basic, I say basic, I don't mean that negatively. It's just like a simple, nice vanilla scent with that hint of sea salt, that hint of caramel. And I think it would pair well with a lot of my perfumes that are more gourmand and things like that. And so I thought this would be a nice body wash to put in the shower and just give a try. So I wanted to pick up one of those, and we'll see what I think about it. I am new to the Scentsy body wash game, so I'm still figuring that out. Oh yeah, where to even start? Just try to pick up one at a time, I guess. Okay, this bar I had not yet tried, but a lot of people are talking about it, and so I threw it into my club to see what I thought, and that is the Haunted Mansion, the 3 thumbs up bar. And I don't have scent notes for all these things, you guys. Figured I'm not gonna dig. These aren't in catalogs or things that I have to dig for every single scent note, and I'm just lazy. Okay, but the 3 thumbs up, a lot of people really love this bar, and so I wanted to try it. And I don't really care for it. And I didn't think I would on the notes, but I've seen so many people being like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. It's a spicy pumpkin cinnamon scent. Yeah, this isn't for me. I'm glad that I got a bar of it, and I will warm it and see if it changes and impresses me so much on warm. But for me, I can take this out of my club. But that's fine. I need to cut things for my club too. So got Lilo and Stitch here. Got Stitch, 1 bar of Stitch Experiment 626. So this is like orange, fruity, citrusy. I like this bar a lot. It's not an absolute love, but I really enjoyed this summer on its own and also mixed with Angel, which I'll show you Angel here in just a second. So I thought a bar was plenty, especially now that we're going into fall and winter. If I know that this is going to be discontinuing, right now it's still available. At least I think it is. Maybe I'm misspeaking. I think this is still available, but if I know if it's discontinuing, I might up the amount just to, you know, get more of it, because I do like it not only on its own, but mixed. But it's such a pretty scent. And I think I've heard multiple times that the Lilo and Stitch bars are the most clubbed bars. And I can see that. They're both really, really pretty. So I got 1 of Stitch and 2 of Angel, because I like Angel the best. This is such a beautiful bar. This is like blackberry cotton candy to me. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so sweet, feminine. Oh, I love this. It really is like a berry cotton candy. So I got 2 because I thought I love it on its own. I would want to melt it on its own, but then also to mix with the Stitch. So got 2 of those. I'm so glad to have those back. Got 1 Appealing Apple. This was the apple that was in the spring summer catalog that discontinued, and now there's Johnny Appleseed in there. Just got 1 bar of this. I really like Appealing Apple because it's a very like fresh apple peel type scent to me. It smells like you have peeled your apple and maybe there's like a hint of juice. It's so good. And not only is this good on its own, but I feel like this is a really good apple to blend things with, because it's not spicy. It's just a basic apple, and it is so beautiful. So I wanted to put 1 of those in my club since it discontinued from the spring summer catalog. Bonfire Beach. I've got about 47 of these, I think. So I just put 1 in my quarterly club for now. Well, for always. I can't change it at this point. Once the spring summer catalog left, just to make sure that I always could get this bar. Hopefully it comes back next spring summer. It always has, but one of these days we'll take it out and do something silly. So I wanted to make sure I had it, but I've got a ton of these. I love this scent. It's Salty Sea Air and Marshmallow Fireside. It is so pretty. I've loved this bar for years. It's such a good one. So 1 Bonfire Beach. All right, a couple of new loves of mine from the spring summer catalog. The first being Here Comes the Sunflowers. Just got 1 of these because I have quite a stash of them right now. I think I've got a 6-pack. This is stunning. This is so pretty. This surprised me so much. I never thought I would like a scent like this. It's like a musky floral. Oh, it's so nice. I love this one so much. I could see me eventually taking this one out once I get a good enough stock of it. But this is so pretty. Oh my gosh. And I think it's been out 2 summers now. So hopefully they bring this one back, but if not, got that one locked in. And then a Ruby Nectarine. This one had to make the club when the catalog changed. I love this one. Natalie got me into this one. I think she got into it from Susan Fitzpatrick. I never ever would have tried this if Natalie hadn't said something. Nothing about this scent screams my name. I'm not a huge citrus fan, but to me this really isn't citrus. This is apple. This is a very fresh, fruity, slightly citrusy apple. It is so pretty, and this is such a powerhouse. Like this will make you sick if you put too much into the warmers. Oh my gosh. It is so pretty. I love this one. I've got quite a stash. What am I saying? Quite a stash of this right now, but definitely did not want to be without that. We'll see if that comes back next spring, summer. Oh, yay. What else? Okay, this one I have never tried. I threw it into my club last second before this bar was leaving because I hadn't tried it yet and I just wanted to try it and I just had never gotten around to it. So Desert Rock and Citron. I want to say this was from like the Mother's Day or the Father's Day collection maybe. Yeah, and I just had never gotten around to trying it and it sounded interesting enough. I love the color of this. It's like a grayish teal. It's really, really pretty. And this is a pretty scent. It's definitely a little bit masculine, but it's watery and aquatic and fresh. I like this one. Do I need to keep it in my club? I don't know. I need to melt this before my club the next time processes in December, I think. So I need to melt this before then. But this is a nice scent. It reminds me a lot of spring. Just very fresh and aquatic and clean. So we'll give that one a try and see if that's gonna stay or go. Okay, a couple of bring back my bars from this summer. I've got one Ghostly Greetings. I loved this bar and I have a 6-pack of it right now and I've got another one. Eventually I'll cut this from my club because I really could see myself only melting this bar in the fall. It's very fall forward to me, especially with the name and everything too. So maybe once I get a couple more, or I'll see how much of it I melt this fall and kind of decide then. But I loved this bar. I know I'm in the minority, but this is great. It's like a spicy plum or something. It's fruity, it's spicy, it's complex, and it's different than anything that I have. Yeah, I really like this bar a lot. Obviously, it's in my club. So, I don't know how many of you are on the Ghostly Greetings bandwagon as well, because I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really enjoyed that one from Bring Back My Bar. So, I'm glad to have that. Another, probably my #1 favorite from Bring Back My Bar was Plum and White Woods. I really enjoy this bar. This is so nice. It is plum, it's the woods, it's slightly floral. It's just pretty. It is a pretty, perfumey type of woody scent. I love this. And I've mentioned this a few times now, but I truly think Emma of Normandy from Teddy Bees is a dupe of this and vice versa. So I know that's not super easy to get either, but I always like to find dupes of things if possible. you can find a scent in multiple places, I think that is awesome. And so if you like Plum and White Woods, try to get your hands on Emma of Normandy or vice versa, because I think that they're pretty much the same. So pretty. Or they're just so similar you won't be able to tell the difference. But I love that. Just got one because I've got 6 or 7 bars in my collection currently. Okay, this was a like I think last day of June decision for some of these, because if you would have asked me, those would have been the only 2 that I was putting in my club. And then the last day of June, I was like, no, I'm gonna put some more in. So I ended up adding 2 Harbor's Edge to my club because this is a very pretty scent. I can't see myself keeping this long term, but it is a nice, like, salty, aquatic scent. And it's got, I think, a hint of raspberry, I think is the fruit that's in Harbor's Edge. It's a very pretty scent. And I could see myself really enjoying this in the spring and summer. It's hard with Bring Back My Bar sometimes because you're trying to warm things so quick because you only have the month, and it's a crazy month. And so I wish I had more time to kind of digest these scents a little bit more. So I'm glad the last day I was like, you know what? No, put some of these in your club and just have some more time with them. Because even if I end up not loving all of these, they all will be enjoyed because I enjoyed them enough to put them in my club at least. So I got 2 of the Harbor's Edge. All right, 3 of Happy Birthday. This isn't the best performer for me. However, I do enjoy it for what I get from it. And if I pack it into a room, I do get a decent throw. It's a very pretty birthday cake scent. I do really like this. I just wish it was stronger. I got this literally just to have for people's birthdays. When my dad, when we celebrated Rip's birthday a couple of weeks ago, my dad came over and I had the whole house smelling like birthday cake. I like to make things festive, and I know this is so little, but just having like a birthday cake scent going in the home when it's somebody's birthday just is fun for me. So that's literally why I got this. I got Happy Birthday in my quarterly club to melt on people's birthdays. Yeah, so love that. We just wish it was stronger, but it's a very pretty funfetti, like vanilla cake, in my opinion. Okay, and then the last Bring Back My Bar that I threw into my club was Painted Leaves. I got 2 of these, and I don't have Golden Garland. I will, did I order that? I'll have to order that soon if I haven't ordered it already. I placed a really large order of the new catalog scents on the 1st, but I don't know if I put Golden Garland in there or not. I almost want to say I did, but I picked up, or I've got 2 Painted Leaves in my club, and Painted Leaves and Golden Garland are very similar to me, but I didn't have them in my home at the same time, so I want to get Golden Garland again and smell these side by side and see what I think. Just an incredibly strong tree scent. This one has like a eucalyptus or peppermint type of note to me. It's cooling a little bit, and I really like that about this bar. This is one of the bars, though, that will throw you out of the house if you're not careful. This is like a 1 cube type of deal, but I really did enjoy this, so I'm glad I ended up putting that in my club. Okay, a couple of scent of the month. The June scent of the month, Pacific Mist. I love this scent. I know there's the whole bathroom cleaner debate. I think this smells so good. If your bathroom smells like this, I'll come use it because it smells amazing. And it's fresh, it's aquatic, it's clean. Stephanie really likes this too from Scent to Gemini. And I haven't heard really anybody else talk about this, but I know the two of us love it. We seem to have a lot of like similar scent preferences. I love this bar, so I wanted to pick up one of those. I'm in the Pacific Mist camp. And then the August scent of the month I also really loved. This is Pink Leather. This is really, oh, I'm dropping it. This is really pretty. It doesn't smell like leather to me. If there is leather in here, it's just the slightest hint. It's like strawberry, sugary, fruity. It's so pretty. It's so stinking good. Try to smell the bottom. Yeah. If you like Scentsy strawberry and sweet scents, maybe the tiniest hint of leather, I highly recommend that one. Okay, I think I can take these last couple out. Almost done. All right. One of Blue Coconut Beach. This was one that everybody was raving about, and I had thrown it in my last club, and I really, really liked it. However, it was so light for me, but I love this bar on cold. It is such a nice coconut where it's not like too in your face overpowering. It is just so pretty. So obviously it's not really the right time of year for me to be melting coconut scents. So I'm gonna let this sit, which I think will help this bar. I think it needs just a little extra time maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna let this sit for a bit and see what I think. But I love that bar. Really, really pretty. Okay, then the last scent that I got 3 because I loved this so much, of Orchard by the Sea. This is so, so good. Apple, sea salt. It reminds me of Snow Cones by the Sea from Teddy Bees. I'm not saying they're dupes because they're not. Snow Cones by the Sea has the watermelon, the black cherry, but it's in that same category of scent for sure. This is like apple and salty sea air. It's so pretty. It's just fresh, aquatic, fruity. Oh, I loved this. So picked up 3 of those. Those will be staying in my club for quite a while because I loved it so very much. But that is it. That's my quarterly club haul. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. And next I've got 2 more. Oh my gosh, I've got 2 more Scentsy hauls. I finished a party, I completed a party. So I have a very small haul, party closeout haul from that. And then, like I said, on September 1st, I bought a bunch of the new catalog scents. So that will be a long video. I think I have like 5 or 6 packs. But we will go through and we will sniff everything together. I've got the scent notes and tell you guys what I think. So that will be exciting. I hope you guys are ready for some Scentsy videos because that's all I have for the next few days. But that's everything for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.